Hi there, this is Andrew Paul Smith and I'm shooting from the heart. Today I've got a couple of questions that I'm going to answer. First one is from Nina. How do I avoid drama from others? Great question that. And from Mahak, what should we do about those who use others? What is the best way to tackle them? So these questions, both questions, are talking about the world external to ourselves, other people. And yet, those other people are a reflection of what there is inside us. So I see the whole universe being experienced by us as individuals, being centered right inside us, and that it's from our own imagination that the world gains its solidity or form. So something happens and we haven't got any control over what happens as it happens, but afterwards we do have control on how we respond or react to what's going off out there. And we then create that world, the world that exists for us, based on the way that we deal with the stuff that comes at us. We see everything from our own perspective, and whilst we're unable to control other people or their actions, they're just being themselves, we can order our own lives and our own thinking, and the world will then emerge as we would like it to. Now, sometimes that's a struggle, sometimes it's not straightforward and easy, other times it is. The reason why I made a video, which I've just uploaded onto my YouTube account earlier on in the year, and in that video I was saying that what we're doing is we are creating the world that we have with our imagination. Our imagination is the tool that creates probably more the feelings that are inside of us. Why do we respond or react in the way that we do to the external stuff in our lives? It's because of the way that we think. And if we think that something is damaging us, it's going to be hurtful to us, then the tendency is not to feel good about it. And when you have that sinking feeling inside you, it's actually only a warning for you to do something differently to the way you've done it up to that moment, because it didn't work, did it? That's why you've got that sinking feeling. It's not there as a calamity. It's not there to make you go, oh, whatever shall we do, and be worried and fearful about it. It's there to say, come on, take some different action. So I also posted today one of my Facebook memes, quite a recent one that I made, where I said, I believe we can find inner peace when we detach ourselves from the outcome of our actions and become independent of the good opinion of other people, and are no longer in a place where we need people to act in the way that we want them to. So when I'm saying that, I've got that from Wayne Dyer, who I think got it from Abraham Maslow. Anyway, but what do we do to avoid those who are wanting to use us in an unkindly way? How do we best tackle them? Well, we meet them with the silence, yeah, with the inner peace, when we're detached, when it doesn't really matter if they're kicking off a fuss, if they're trying to manipulate us. The drama, that was Nina's question. If they're kicking off a fuss, they're creating drama. The best thing to do with drama is not join in. I know it's hard, I know it's difficult, but every time somebody goes, oh, like that, and you go, oh, yourself, I've been there on my iPhone, I've been updating my Facebook, I've been in Be Inspired, I've been doing stuff online, and I've just been doing that and not concentrating on the road. I'm a passenger in the car, and somebody goes, woo, like that, and my heart jumps into my chest just like everybody else's, rather than being at peace. If I'd been at peace and said, look, I know the driver. I know the driver's trustworthy. This driver drives this road every day. I have nothing to fear. Then when the other person screamed, I'd have been okay with it. But as it was, I didn't take my own advice. I jumped, my heart jumped inside me. So this is what we do. We meet the outside world with a detachment of saying, well, if you want to make my life a misery, you can't do that without my permission. You cannot affect what's going off inside my heart, inside my life, inside my soul. You can't affect that without my permission. And I don't give you permission. So how to avoid drama? Don't join in. And what to do about those who want to use others? Well, I suppose it does mean that the question's asking, how do we interact with such people? Well, how do we interact with people who are trying to use others? We put them down. I don't mean we put them to sleep. We put them down. We make them aware in no uncertain terms that that kind of behaviour is unacceptable. We don't play along with them. We just say, no, we're not willing to join in with that. And when we see somebody using others, then you've got to say, well, is this something that is important for me to deal with? Or should it actually be someone else's responsibility? We can't take on the whole world's problems. We've got enough dealing with our own lives. So you've got to then decide, is this something that I want to be involved with? And if it isn't, then it seems, oh no, but it came to my attention, so surely I must deal with it. But no, you've got to say, on certain occasions, I can't take on everything. I've got enough on in my life right now. If I am distracted from what I'm supposed to be doing, I won't achieve what I want to achieve in my life. I'll be forever running off on somebody else's errands. So I can't do that. But if it is something that we decide, yes, I do need to get involved with this, then they need to be challenged and they need to be told this is unacceptable behaviour. And if it continues, then something will be done by me or someone that I know. It will be, I'll make sure that some action's taken to stop you from doing this again. So that's my shooting from the heart response to the two questions: how to avoid drama from others, and what should we do about those who use others, and how is it best to tackle them? I would say don't tackle them unless you feel that it is very, very important for you and your life, because you could get involved in so many disputes, so many different things that are going on in the world, and you won't have time for your own life. So, but if it is something that you want to, you've got to challenge the person, and you've got to tell them that if they continue with that behaviour, you will make sure that either you or someone else prevents it from happening. How to avoid drama? Don't join in. All right, this is Andrew Smith. I've been shooting from the heart. So I will say thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. God bless you. Love and light to you. Namaste.